This video will guide you through reviewing an Employee Confidentiality Agreement. Employee Confidentiality Agreement Review is a frequently requested service on the Contracts Council platform, since both employers and employees want to understand the terms before signing. If you have received an Employee Confidentiality Agreement and need to review it, then this video is for you. Before we start, just a brief disclaimer. The following information is provided for educational purposes and in no way constitutes legal advice. For legal advice, we encourage you to consult a licensed attorney. We have also provided more information in the description, including how to find a lawyer. We will cover top considerations when reviewing an Employee Confidentiality Agreement, key terms to find and understand in your agreement, costs to hire a lawyer for review. We have also added a link in the description below with information on legal fees. Now let's get started. Top considerations for Employee Confidentiality Agreements. Employee confidentiality agreements are legally binding documents that protect sensitive company information by ensuring employees do not disclose it. Before diving into specific terms, here are some top considerations to keep in mind. Definition of confidential information. Ensure the agreement clearly defines what constitutes confidential information. This could include trade secrets, client lists, proprietary data, and more. Scope of obligation. Determine the extent of the employee's obligations regarding confidentiality. This should include non-disclosure during and after employment. Duration of confidentiality. Understand how long the confidentiality obligations last after the employee leaves the company. Some agreements enforce indefinite confidentiality, while others define a specific timeframe. Compliance with laws. Ensure the agreement complies with relevant laws and regulations regarding employment and confidentiality. And consider hiring a lawyer. It is always recommended to hire a lawyer to help review an employee confidentiality agreement. They can ensure the document is legally compliant, help you understand industry standard terms, and coach you on negotiations. We have included a link in the description to help you find one. Key terms to understand. Employee confidentiality agreements contain many important terms that you should understand. Here are some key terms to look for. 1. Parties involved. Ensure that the names and details of both the employer and the employee are correctly stated. Make sure the full legal names of the businesses or individuals are used. 2. Definition of confidential information. Review the detailed definition of what counts as confidential information. Ensure that this aligns with your understanding and expectations. 3. Non-disclosure obligations. Understand the specific obligations of the employee regarding non-disclosure. This may include not sharing confidential information with third parties or using it for personal gain. 4. Permitted disclosures. Check for any exceptions where the employee is allowed to disclose confidential information, such as legal requirements or approved disclosures. 5. Duration of confidentiality. Review the time frame for which the employee is obligated to maintain confidentiality, whether during employment, post-employment, or indefinitely. 6. Return of materials. Ensure the agreement specifies the process for returning any confidential materials when the employment ends. 7. Remedies for breach. Understand the remedies available to the employer in case the employee breaches the confidentiality agreement, such as injunctions or damages. And 8. Dispute resolution. Review the methods for resolving disputes related to the agreement, such as mediation, arbitration, or court litigation. Average costs to hire a lawyer. Hiring a lawyer to review your employee confidentiality agreement is advisable. Contracts Council's marketplace allows you to post your project and receive competitive bids from lawyers to compare. Based on recent data, the average cost to review an employee confidentiality agreement is $400 on a flat fee basis. This is based on 25 recent projects from across various U.S. states. Legal fees can vary based on the following factors. State or location. Lawyer fees may vary based on where they are located. For example, a lawyer in New York City will likely have a higher rate than a lawyer in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Length of contract. Given lawyers traditionally bill by the hour, a longer contract with more pages will require more of their time, which can make the legal costs higher. Complexity of terms. If there are complicated terms in the agreement, it can increase legal fees since it will require the lawyer to spend more time working on the project. Service required. You can hire lawyers for different services. If you simply need the contract reviewed and explained, this will be a lower fee than also needing the contract redlined and negotiated. Reviewing an employee confidentiality agreement is crucial in ensuring you protect your rights and understand your obligations clearly. If you need help from an experienced lawyer, feel free to search Contracts Counsel or visit contractscounsel.com and post a job to get quotes from lawyers to help you. Thanks for watching.